There are so many ways to promote yourself as an artist, and I realized that so many people don't know how to do it. A friend of mine came to me and we were discussing different types of promotion, and she was like, oh my God, I didn't even think of any of those. So I wanted to help give this video on lots of different ways that you can promote yourself. My name is Jake Isham. I'm a filmmaker and a photographer. I've been doing it for over 15 years. Additionally, I run my own creative agency, and I have been doing that for about 10 years now. We've done over 1 billion views online for ourselves and clients. My goal is by the end of this video, you know exactly all of the ways you can promote yourself, and you can pick 1, 2, maybe 3 of them and start doing them. And if you just persist with it, that you expand your career, either take your career as an artist from 0 to 1, or 1 to 5, 1 to 10, 10 to 100, whatever it might be for you. The first way to promote yourself is arguably the most obvious. And so many artists don't think about it, which still baffles me. All you have to do is make art and then share it. Like, it sounds so obvious and it sounds so simple, but yet so many people don't do it because they don't realize the quantity at which they have to do it. So whether you're doing client work as an artist, if you're a photographer and you're just shooting clients, or if you are doing stuff on spec, or if you're a dancer and you have only 1 performance, so like shoot your rehearsals and share those. Like, it just comes down to making art, doing whatever your craft is, and sharing it. Now, the ways to share it are almost infinite. I shouldn't say almost infinite, but there's such a large magnitude and multitude of ways to do it. First of all, you have all your different social media platforms, from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, Red Note now. Like, there's so many different ways and so many different platforms to share your art on. So you could take the same video, the same photo, the same blog article, whatever, however you've recorded that piece of art, share it on social media. You don't have to be fancy about, oh, I need to figure out what format. Just share it on the platforms that make sense to share it on, or share it only on 1. Next thing is you can text it to people. You can email it to people. From there, like, you just expand on who you're reaching out to and how many people you're reaching out to, showing your done art. The next way to promote is really simple, and it's something I originally heard from Gary Vee, which is document, don't create. Meaning, don't worry about creating marketing materials, simply document the process. Let's say you're a painter. Document the process of you making the painting. Here's it on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Here's a time lapse of the entire thing. Not just the done piece, but like, here's the making of. Show the behind the scenes, show you practicing, show you rehearsing, show you doing your art. Because the cool thing is, you get to actually see, wow, they went from here and they got this from there. You'll see this a lot also on like social media, the behind the scenes videos of like how TikToks are made, etc., typically get more views than the actual video of the final product. So if anything, it's more important to shoot the behind the scenes, because that's what gets so many views online. And again, don't overthink this. You could literally shoot all of it, whether it's photos or video, with your phone. You can. Like, you don't have to, and you don't have to do the, hey guys, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you could just put your phone on a tripod. Tripods cost $10 to $20 on Amazon. A light costs maybe $50 on Amazon. And if you really want to get fancy, you can get a wireless mic for like $20 to $50. Obviously, the more money you spend, the more professional the gear will be, but you don't have to worry about that. The next form of promotion that you can do is figure out like who is going to help get you paid, and you need to promote to them. So as a painter, that could be galleries. As a filmmaker, that could be studios, it could be agents, it could be managers, it could be, choreographers, as a like whoever that person is that's going to be that connection to money, or to a job, or to getting you to have your art out there in the world, that you can promote to them. And again, you can promote your done work, the making of the work. Another form of promotion is once you've put out the work, you could talk about having put out the work. So you have all the stuff beforehand, all the stuff doing it, all the stuff after. So really simply, let's say you're making a movie. I'm a filmmaker, you're making a movie. You can show all the behind the scenes of making the movie. Then you have promo for, hey, the movie's coming out. Now promo, hey, the movie's out. Hey, this movie came out and we did these statistics. We've, got these awards. It was shown here, whatever is relevant to talk about. All of these phases to talk about. Additionally, you can go 5-year anniversary, 10-year anniversary, especially if you're a smaller artist. People don't know, you haven't done a lot of promotion, so people don't know you. So you could share art from years ago and people would never know. You could go, hey, I made this last year at this time. Oh my God, this is my favorite painting, shows the winter, and it's winter now, so I'm going to share this painting. This is I did a dance to this Bruno Mars song, and Bruno Mars is playing just had this record beating year. Like, photographers will do that all the time. If, they took a photo of Donald Trump and then Donald Trump's now president, they'll reshare the photo of Donald Trump or, of a celebrity that something big happens with. There was a celebrity photographer that I follow that once Kendrick Lamar got announced that he was performing at the Super Bowl, shared his Kendrick Lamar photos. Like, you could just find an excuse to promote your art. That's all you have to do is find an excuse. The excuse could be, it's a Tuesday. The next thing is, like, don't be scared to cold DM people or brands or, whatever connection that you need for your work. I've worked with a tremendous amount of big clients purely from cold DMs in Instagram. I swear. Now, the percentage that respond, the percentage that it takes is a lot, but you'll be surprised, and don't forget to follow up. The biggest thing, they might not respond after the first message, the second message, but it could, most of my responses are anywhere between 4 and 7 times that I followed up. Now, I don't do that all in one day, but, imagine over a period of 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, 12 months that you follow up with somebody. Because you're just always there, and then you're like, oh yeah, I actually, was looking for someone. But if you're putting out new art and you keep sharing it, you're going to get more views. You're going to get more attention. People will know you by that. As you keep expanding, you keep making more art, you can then get written up in articles. You can get onto podcasts. You can do other what's called PR actions that get you more known, but also basically act as third-party endorsements for you of oh, this person's credible. This person is quote unquote verified. And I'm not talking social media verified, but they are verified within our group because they were featured on this publication, on this podcast, etc. So look at aspects of do that. Now, easy ways to do that is just through cold emails. Literally just reach out, but you have to have something interesting for them to hook onto, being a new art, a new way of doing that art, etc. I'm sure there's a bunch that I'm missing, but this gives you the general idea of how to promote yourself as an artist, especially when you're starting out or you're trying to get yourself to the next level. It all starts, though, with making art and making new art and pushing the boundaries and trying to figure out something new, something different, something that people are going to want to talk about, or something that hits people and actually communicates a message to them. So get out there, make art, and then start sharing it.